Hey guys, my name is Luke, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new 2026 Tesla Model S Plaid. Now, one of the most obvious changes that Tesla has made on their 26 Model S is going to be this brand new color that they call Frost Blue Metallic. It is super subtle, but it is absolutely elegant. I really recommend seeing this thing in the sun because when you see that subtle metallic flake come out of that blue, it is the classiest color I've seen on a Model S. Now, a color change is not the only change cosmetically that Tesla has done to call this a refresh. If we look at the front of this Tesla Model S Plaid, we're gonna notice a much sharper body line underneath the front headlight relative to the first generation Plaid. Another obvious change is Tesla has integrated a factory splitter into the front fascia of their Plaid now. So going forward from 26 plus Model S Plaids, you will start to see these splitters coming from the factory. It's a really, really nice gloss black and it offers a really nice contrast off of the factory color. Real carbon test. And this is the new badge on the 26 plus Model S Plaid. Now, the old one had a much deeper pocket, so this being much more shallow does allow for a much more aerodynamic front end of the vehicle, creating a lot less drag here, especially at high speeds. Now, enough about what Tesla did, let's talk about what we did to this car. Now, as you can tell, obviously, this is not the factory wheel gap that we're gonna be working with here. We took the staggered 19 factory wheels off and threw on a set of 21-inch UPO3s, fill in that overall wheel gap. Now, another thing we did throw a set of our lowering brackets on this car as well to reduce that wheel gap as much as possible. Because man, is this car not only a looker, but it is a performer as well. One of the best parts about our lowering bracket system is it is plug and play. It doesn't require any sort of adjusting, and you can use the factory infotainment system to adjust your heights like you normally would on a factory car. So instead of having, your highest setting to your lowest setting, it's basically the full range of adjustment, just a little bit lower. You guys have seen our satin titanium UPO3s on this car, but I wanted to take the time to swap that out for a satin black UPO5, just to give you a little bit of a different taste of the actual wheel choice itself, because with the satin titaniums, it definitely brought out a lot of the metallic flake in the paint, whereas the satin black definitely matches a lot more of the black accents on this car. I really can't pick a preference, so I'm curious to hear what you guys think. I think they both look pretty sweet. And last but not least, we have the rear of this Model S. Now, they didn't change too much on this. As you can see, this diffuser itself is a little bit more aggressive compared to the first generation. They do have a more prominent line running across the top side of this rear bumper, running into a duct that did not used to exist on the first generation Plaid. Another small change was the design of the rear spoiler from the factory as well. There is a little side duct on either side of the spoiler, which was not on the first generation. However, it is something we have seen in the newer generation Highland Model 3 Performance, and it looks like they have carried that over to this S as well. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this first look at this Tesla Model S Plaid, as well as the first modifications we've done to it. Now, if there's anything that you guys would like to see us install on this car, go ahead and let us know in the comments below.